What's up, guys? Jay Daniel here. Hope we're doing good. So, man, I just, I've been feeling like I haven't been improving lately. In every area, I feel like I've been stuck. And, dude, just these last just week and a half. Like, I just came into the gym. I just did my 1 rep max 4 times on the bench. It's not that much. It's my body weight. It's like 165, but still, like, I've had a I've closed, I've closed the deal every day for the last 7 days. Um, and it's crazy because, like, man, I'll have the worst lows. Like, I'll have the biggest, like, downs, like damn near depression, no energy, like just terrible states, and then I'll be like way up here, just constantly. And I gotta keep reminding myself, like, the lows don't matter and the highs don't matter. It's just being in the game. It's just really like getting being addicted to the process, to getting better, to feeling better, to just doing it, to getting the reps in, to improving the little details, you know. I noticed that, like, way too many people focus, and actually it's interesting. The people that tend to fail in most things they do are the people who need everything to be perfect before they start, or the people who focus too much on being perfect and not doing anything wrong, or they worry too much about failing. Like, who cares? Just fucking just be in the process, enjoy the shit. And I think that applies to everything. I was talking to a friend, was it yesterday, and it was just about, like, I work from home, I do sales, and I was telling him, and I was telling a couple people actually, like, and it's like the whole saying, right? Like, you don't know something until you can teach it. But, like, no matter what you do, it's going to be hard. And if you're looking for the perfect thing that's going to get you there, it doesn't exist. Because if it does, it's already going to be saturated. A bunch of people are going to be already all over it, and you're not going to be ready for the opportunity because you're not preparing yourself. You're just looking for the perfect opportunity instead of doing. So I really align with the whole idea of, like, do what you enjoy and do what you love. Like, I love personal development. It's been my thing for the last 5 years, and that's all sales is. Like, literally, like, especially like online sales. Like, all it is personal development. You level yourself up the way you think, and you can identify, like, you can identify things in other people. You can identify inconsistencies. You can identify needs. You can communicate clearly. You can, you're aware. Like, it's sales is just personal development, and it's taken me years and years and years to progress. And I feel like if I didn't, like, I don't know, if I didn't enjoy it, if it wasn't something where I'm pretty detached from, where I can just kind of, like, just keep doing it, I don't know. For me, I don't know if, I'd be able to do it. Like, I think a lot of people just focus on the thing that's going to make them money, and they're I think whatever you do, you got to stick to for at least 3 years if you expect any kind of payoff. Most people are stuck because they don't stick to anything for any amount of time. They don't. And if they do, they're super half-assed about it. You just gotta stick to shit. It makes a really big difference. Man, I'm gonna update you guys on how my stomach gets. I pretty much exclusively drink plant-based protein, but this is all they had in my local gas station, and it has 42 grams, and it's apparently it's clean. It's like a clean brand of, like, whey protein. So we'll see how this actually, alkalized cocoa. Yeah, apparently this is a very clean version of milk, so I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. But I've exclusively been drinking plant-based for a while, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, like, if even with content, like, honestly, I think the quality of my content there is no quality. It's just me posting shit. But if I were in something like fitness, or if I were teaching people, like, really, really, like, teaching, because right now I learned something, I make a video about it. I'm not teaching anybody anything. I'm not coaching people on how to sell, right? Like, if I was already, like, really good at sales, and I wanted to basically build a following where I'm teaching sales at a high level, I would be experimenting with a lot of different types of content and really seeing what people resonate with. For example, like if you see the fitness people, what they do is they'll be curling, and as they curl, they'll say like, how do you say it? All right, so hold, explode up, keep the tension, go down slowly, count to 3, 1, 2, 3, go up, right? And they'll make the video silent. They'll just have somebody record them doing it, and then they'll have their voiceover in the background, or they'll edit the actual video and put words in the background. So 3 sets of this, bam, focus, like, you know, and they'll edit it, right? Like, these are all different things you can do. And if you actually look at it, it's very easy to do, but I think most people overcomplicate it and they think I can't do that, right? Even though they want to be that person. So I think you really got to be curious, man. You got to be curious as to like, how is this dude doing that? And then kind of break it down and get addicted to improving. You know, if you can get addicted to improving and to learning about something and progressing and getting closer to a goal, you're gonna get there. Like, you're almost guaranteed to get there, right? Because you're just gonna keep progressing. And a big part of fulfilling that addiction at a high level is just cutting out anything that's gonna take you away from it. So like, our brains have this thing called dopamine, and basically it's what gets us addicted to stuff like dopamine, serotonin, all these different hormones, whatever things in the brain that get us like addicted to stuff and wanting stuff and feeling stuff. So if you're really used to instant pleasure, where you're constantly on your phone, you're constantly getting notifications, you're constantly eating food that the second you eat it, it's hitting your taste buds, what happens is you're not going to be that motivated if you're overdoing it, because you're overstimulated. Motivation comes from a desire to get dopamine, right? You haven't been with a girl in a while, right? But your desire to get that is very different than if you're consistently with one. You know, if you haven't eaten in 12 hours, right, the desire to get the food is a lot stronger than if you just ate, right? You doing stuff that, and your body only needs like kind of like one thing of that. Once your body gets the dopamine, you're good, you know? So if you get rid of all the stuff that really overstimulates you, or only do it as a reward, only do it for a little bit, you can kind of hack your motivation for sure. But I think if you're eating a bunch of shitty food, if you're watching a bunch of like dumb shows and entertaining yourself with dumb stuff, and just you know, like all this stuff that's super stimulating, it just makes it so much harder to be fucking driven. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm just shaking the protein. That's hilarious. But you really gotta manage that stuff. I think the reason most people are stuck is they're too like, they can't think clearly because they're too fucking stimulated. Like you gotta, like, the shit you want has to stimulate you. Who you're becoming has to stimulate you. That has to be like really your focus, you know, and it has to be an addiction. I think that's the only way to be like at the top, you know? Like really try, right? Really freaking try. Anyway, I just went off on this little tangent. Yeah, guys, like it's so much more the process than anything. This is just my, you know, set of realizations. But yeah, sales are picking up. I'm going to Miami in I think a week or two. I'm going to Miami. That'll be fun. And I'm going to Arizona in like November. I'm gonna be on a boat. I'm gonna be on a mansion. This is awesome. And in New Year's, man, I want this shit to be like every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months, just doing something like that, like going, you know, just going somewhere, doing something. I don't want to have like a completely remote lifestyle. I can, like, even now, like I could literally just, you know, remotely live in different places and do whatever. I'd rather not. I really kind of value like having that structure in my days. But I, you know, kind of what I want is like, I want to have my consistent routine, my life, you know, Something traditional and chill, but I want to add like something different to kind of like just give me new ideas and excite me and just inspire me, like every 3 or 6 months. You know, maybe go to some kind of event, go to some island, do some trip, you know, whatever. Man, I'm pumped. Yeah, I don't know. I think the future's cool, but even the day-to-day, like the day-to-day is awesome. Like I'm gonna go play basketball right now. I'm gonna work out later tonight. Just freaking worked out. I haven't gotten a haircut in forever. I always cut my hair. I just went to a barber. Yo, this has been going for 10 minutes. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm gonna down this protein. Y'all stay safe and keep it up. Keep it coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, you won't. Who cares? But if you will, go ahead and do it. YouTube likes when you do that. All right, peace, guys.